Hey everybody, it's Jeff, the Horrorphile 666. The video that you're watching right now, this is the 50th video on my channel. I'm really happy about that, and I just really wanted to celebrate it with a bang. Right here, what you're looking at is 20 previously viewed Blu-ray movies from Blockbuster Video. The reason why I even bought so many is because Blockbuster is having this thing. It's for the very first time ever, there's previously viewed Blu-rays, and they're 5 for $20. The only thing is they have to be Blu-rays $9.99 or under. So the ones that I picked were, ones that were either $9.99 or $6.99. There's my cat here, just checking everything out. Yeah, so I had a really good streak of awesome luck today, and once in a while I get like scratch-off tickets, from the local lottery, and I put a couple dollars every now and then, and I ended up winning $100 on one of the tickets, and it was on a $1 scratch-off. I bought like $4 worth of scratch-offs, and I was just amazed. I mean, that's the most I ever won in my whole life. And it just so happened I was checking out last night, and I heard that there was going to be this exclusive Blockbuster sale, and I figured, well, what the hell, so the whole thing was like you had to buy at least increments of 5, and for the Blu-rays, otherwise they'd be like full price, which is stupid. So first I was, I just had about like 10 in my hand or so, and then 15, and then 20, so I just like, well, fuck it, let me just buy them, because I don't know, how long they're going to be doing that or anything. And I went to my local Blockbuster to do this in the next town over, and yeah, so all these Blu-rays with tax and everything cost me just under $87, and I still had money left over to eat and everything, and I was really happy about that. Some of these are double dips, so I'm sorry to waste everybody's time. Let me just hold them here for a sec, and I'll run through them. This is the unrated version of Prom Night. This is, of course, the Prom Night remake. On these, if you notice, if you haven't bought previously viewed from Blockbuster before, this blue paper thing, that's just like a thing holding behind it, just so that they let you know it's Blu-ray when you rent them. These peel right off, and they're the original inserts from the Blu-ray movies themselves. So all you have to do is just peel it off and pop it right in the brand new replacement Blu-ray case, and there you go. So yeah, that's the unrated version of Prom Night. This one here, I was really excited about this. This is the 2-disc version of Zodiac, and let me just pop it open real quick. Yeah, so as you see, there's disc 1 and 2. First I was thinking, well, maybe it's just the one disc, just the feature film, but no, I mean, I seen this already back for like $12.99 or more by itself, and I got it for like $4. So yeah, awesome movie. Here's the next one, it's a post-apocalyptic movie called The Road. It has Viggo Mortensen in it, and I had Charlize Theron. I actually had seen this about maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was just really astonished by it. It's such an amazing movie. And then I saw it there today, and of course I had to snag it up. So yeah, that's The Road. Here is Trick or Treat. This has Anna Paquin in it and Brian Cox. I know it looks a little bit messed up in there, but it's just the way that they have it stuck on, and it's absolutely fine. It's just it's kind of off balance inside. And next up, there's the original one, Paranormal Activity. I was going to get Paranormal Activity 2, but it was out of that $6.99, $9.99 price range. And there's just a little bit of a tiny tear on the plastic on there, but that's no big deal. Here's the unrated version of The Last House on the Left remake. It has the theatrical and unrated, both on one disc. Really good movie. I mean, it gets shit on a lot, but I mean, I thought it was very well done. Next up, Halloween 2, which is the Rob Zombie directed one, unrated director's cut. Halloween 2, Family is Forever. Don't really need to say too much about that. It pretty much speaks for itself. Here's one. This was a blind buy. It's The Uninvited. It says from the producers of The Ring and Disturbia. So I mean, I've seen both of those. So I figured, yeah, I'll pick it up. Because when I was kind of going from number 15 to 20, basically, I was sort of running out of ideas on what I wanted. Here is unrated director's cut of Hostel Part 2. Of course, directed by Eli Roth, and written by Eli Roth, and produced by Quentin Tarantino. Great movie also. I know I do like the first one a little bit better. Next up, Sorority Row. This is cool. This has Carrie Fisher in it, and she plays like the house mother of an all-girl sorority and stuff in college and everything. And this one was good. I actually seen this in the movie theater, and it was hardly even out in the theater for very long, like maybe a week or 2 weeks, and then they pulled it. Yeah, this is definitely one to check out. About halfway done. Here is Dawn of the Dead 2004 and rated director's cut. You know, I think all of these go up to 1080p. So yeah, I actually just watched this earlier. I got these this afternoon, and you know, Blockbuster opens around like 10 a.m. and I got there about 11:30, and even by that time a lot of the stuff was gone. So I was going to try another store, but I didn't really have time, so I just bought whatever I could at this one. This one's really awesome too. This is Zombieland. This was like my favorite movie basically of like 2009 into early 2010. I heard they're supposed to be doing some kind of a sequel for this, but I don't know if Woody Harrelson's going to be signing on or not. And if he doesn't, I don't know, that might be like a deal breaker and they might not do it. But yeah, fantastic movie, Zombieland. Here's One Missed Call. This was another great one too. It says, What Will It Sound Like When You Die? You know, this is well done, one from PG-13. I mean, it is what it is, but I enjoyed it. This one is unrated director's cut of the Stepfather remake. This was a double dip for me, but yeah, so I mean, I might sell my other copy or possibly have it in like an upcoming contest. I'm thinking about doing a contest when I reach about the 300 subscriber mark, so I might hold on to it for that. But see, the thing is though, sometimes like when you double dip, it's actually good, because I noticed the Stepfather version that I have on DVD, there's like virtually no special features on here. There's just a couple, and the DVD itself has all the rest of them. Same thing like that happened with Dawn of the Dead 2004. There's like virtually like no friggin' special features on it. Here's the unrated director's cut of The Wolfman. Actually, there's the theatrical and the unrated on here. You know, Benicio del Toro and Anthony Hopkins. I have not seen this, but I heard some good and bad things about it, so this was a blind buy, but you know, it's got some Blu-ray exclusives on there, alternate ending and such. I think 2 actual alternate endings. Here's the Friday the 13th remake, Killer Cut. Basically, I think it's just like an extended edition of the theatrical. I only saw the theatrical, of course, in the movies when it came out, so not too exactly sure what that's all about. Here's Pandorum, Dennis Quaid, Ben Foster. Awesome, one of the best sci-fi movies I've ever seen to date. And this was also a double dip. A couple more. I know you're probably tired of staring at my leg. Here's The Collector. This was also a blind buy. I mean, I have seen a little bit of it, like the first 20 minutes or so online, and you know, it was cool and everything. So I figured, yeah, might as well just pick it up, check the rest out. And this one, the remake of George A. Romero's The Crazies, it says Blu-ray digital copy. The whole thing is that when you buy previously viewed in Blockbuster, and if it's in Blu-ray, it's only going to include the Blu-ray, because they usually, like, you know, rent out the DVD part itself separately. No big deal. I have another Blu-ray like that also, which I got used, which was only, I believe it was the Blu-ray itself and not the digital copy. I think my copy of Carrie is like that. But whatever, I hardly ever will watch the DVD from it if it's on Blu-ray, so $4, I'm not going to complain. And then last but not least, a really great, I guess you could call it like sci-fi action drama, was Surrogates with Bruce Willis. And this movie just blew me away when I initially first saw it. And you know, I'm not going to get too much into the details of it, but Ving Rhames is in it, and it was just really so well done. It's like, you know, into the future you can basically have like a clone of yourself, which is more or less like a robot, and the robot would basically like live your life out for you, but under your control. And Bruce Willis plays it like a detective in this, and you know, there was a murder and he's investigating it and stuff. So yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen this, please check it out. Also guys, I mean, really take advantage of this Blockbuster sale. I mean, you'll be like amazed at what you can find for $5 for $20. So I'm just going to run through them real quick again. Bruce Willis and Surrogates, The Crazies remake, The Collector, Pandorum, Friday the 13th Killer Cut, The Wolfman, The Stepfather remake, One Missed Call. I believe it's also a remake. I think there's a Japanese film loosely titled One Missed Call that's similar to that. Zombieland, Dawn of the Dead 2004 remake, reboot, whatever you want to call it. Sorority Row remake, Hostel Part 2, The Uninvited, Halloween 2, basically reboot, Rob Zombie directed. Last House on the Left remake, Paranormal Activity, Trick or Treat, The Road, which is actually based on a novel, Zodiac 2-disc director's cut, and the remake of Prom Night Unrated. So yeah, that's all of them. I know it's like a huge friggin' stack. 20 movies in all, guys. Alright, hope everybody's enjoying their week, and thanks for watching. Take care.